1, 2, 3. Hello, mate. Do you understand Irish?
Animals from all over the world
Bonjour.
come to see one extraordinary man who's known as the Bionic Vet,
High five. Yes!
Professor Noel Fitzpatrick.
We only get one shot at this. Here we go.
Noel and his team offer some of the most advanced treatments available anywhere.
The perfect marriage of mechanics and biology. This is what we have now, a brand new knee.
Oh, wow!
For some, it's a last chance.
It is a life or death situation because we cannot leave him like he is.
I just want you to do anything you can for him, really. Sorry.
As Noel continues to devise new ways of healing,
You're going to be bionic. Thank you so much.
he transforms the lives of his patients
Oh, that is just unbelievable.
He's raring to go.
against all the odds.
Boom! One small step for a dog, one giant leap for mankind. Well done.
It's Monday midday.
Come on, sausage. You need to get wakey up. Should go see Mummy.
And already 56 animals have been welcomed through Fitzpatrick Referral's doors in search of specialist care. The 57th to arrive is an emergency.
She knows he probably won't be ready yet. It was just so you know she's waiting. Thank you, Jennifer. Oh, it's
Yesterday, Lucy and her mum Angie took 4-year-old French Bulldog Otis to the park, just after bringing home the newest member of the family, 8-week-old Olive.
We brought Olive home, which is Otis's little sister. On the same day, we took Otis out for a walk just to give him a bit of a break. And a dog went for him, tried to attack him, and in the process, he ran backwards trying to get out of the way. We are thinking he's now slipped a disc in the process. Otis was kind of my first dog when I moved out of home. I've had him for 4 years, so he's like my baby.
Otis is now unable to walk.
It's not nice seeing him like this, it's heartbreaking. Sorry, it looks like we're moving in.
Hi, girls. How you doing? Hello, mate. You Otis?
Yeah.
Hello, Otis. Hello. Oh, who's this? Hello, mate. Oh, can I have a good little cuddle?
Yes.
Oh, man, look at that. Hello, Olive. He can stay on your knee if that's okay with you. You're gorgeous. Now, I got to spend time with Otis, much as I'd love to cuddle you. Wow, gorgeous, gorgeous. What happened?
A dog went for him. He went to jump. He was on the lead. The other dog wasn't. He just screeched in pain and kind of collapsed on the floor.
All right, big fella. Let's see what you're doing. Oh, man. He's wobbly as hell, isn't he?
Yeah.
All right, big fella. Okay, buddy. Okay, just hold him there. Okay, so he's knuckling in, falling down the left 4. Okay. So he does not know where that foot is.
Yesterday he did.
Right.
It was delayed, but he did.
Is he nauseous?
Yeah.
I'm just going to give him to Francesca. So all the evidence is pointing to the fact that he's injured his neck. So clearly it's an emergency, and probably it's a surgical emergency. Probably. But we won't know till we get the MRI. Yeah, there's tissues right there. There you go. Yeah. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I'm sorry. That's the way it is. I know he's your mate. Okay. So give him a big cuddle, girls, because he's going to go away now, and I'm going to get the paperwork ready.
Good boy.
All right, big fella. Be brave. Good boy. Okay, thank you, Francesco. There you go. That's for you. Thank you. All right, look after yourself.
Thank you very much.
care.
Look
See you
after
later.
him.
All right, I will do. See you later, girls.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
An MRI study will produce a detailed picture of bone and soft tissue structures in Otis's neck and hopefully find the cause of his inability to walk. All Lucy and Mum Angie can do is wait for the results.
Hello, Fitzpatrick Referrals, Orthopaedics and Neurology. Pippa speaking, how can I help?
Most cases referred to Fitzpatrick's are not emergencies. For some families, the practice offers a last chance for an ageing pet.
Yeah, you're right there. Feet got there.
This is Bailey.
Bailey Peacock.
That's the one, yeah.
Take a seat and
All
I'll
right.
let them know you're here, okay?
Great, thank you so much.
Thank you. No problem.
Today, Jason has come in with Bailey.
This is Bailey. She's my 10-and-a-half-year-old Cocker Spaniel. And this is a friend's dog, Pippa. About 18 months ago, Bailey was chasing a ball and pulled up in quite a lot of pain in one of his hind limbs.
Bailey was diagnosed and treated for a spinal condition, but he has never managed to regain his full fitness. So Jason's come to see Noel to find out what the current problem is. Jason got Bailey when he moved to Surrey with his wife 11 years ago. Now divorced, he shares looking after the children.
I live at home here with obviously Bailey, but also my 2 children, my daughter Amelie, who's 9, and my son Ollie, who is 7. Yay! We got Bailey about 7 months before Amelie was born. This way, come on.
Jason's given up his career in advertising and now works as a dog walker.
A lot of people might argue it was a bit of a midlife crisis, but with the children growing up and having spent a number of years saying goodbye to them in the dark in the morning and hello to them in the evening if they're still awake, it was a concerted effort to spend time with the children while they're growing up.
Jason has noticed Bailey has slowed down and isn't as sprightly as he once was. Unsure of the cause, he's keen to give Bailey back his quality of life.
Cocker Spaniels can live 14 years upwards. He's 10. So actually, when you look at it, he's 2/3 of the way through an average life expectancy. He is absolutely integral as part of the family. The children have never known time in the house without a dog being there.
He's smiling.
Bailey Peacock.
Thank you very much. Come on then.
Hello. Double trouble.
Hello, mate.
Hiya.
How are you?
I'm all right.
Who's Bailey then? Hello,
This is
so you've got
Bailey and
2
that's
of them.
Pippa. Bailey's 10.5, Pippa's 5.
Oh, okay.
So Pippa's absolutely fine.
She's just along for some moral support.
Yeah.
I'll just get my assistant in and we'll have a little look. All right, guys.
Noel needs to diagnose Bailey's current problem and assess his level of pain.
All right, big fella. Good boy. Sorry, I'm going through it as quick as I can, mate. I'm going through it as quick as I can. Okay, almost done now. Almost done. Okay, you're good. Good boy. Thank you. All right. I think the 2 problems in my view are that he has severe hip arthritis on both sides, and that's causing him to hunch forward, and that's putting more pressure on his lower back. So that brings us to indeed the crux of the matter, which is it morally right to put him through stuff at this age?
I mean, he is a dog that does
runs about,
will climb stairs.
Sure.
To climb the tree after the squirrel. Still at 10, he's not learned that he can't do that.
Yeah. But I think we're morally bound to try and do something.
For me, for him, surgery is
absolute last resort.
kind of the point of last resort.
Yeah. Okay, fine.
Bailey will have an MRI study of his lower spine, plus CT scans and X-ray pictures of his hips to establish the extent of his problems.
Yes. I'll see you later, mate.
All right, big guy.
See you later.
Off you go.
See you later.
Good boy. Come on, big guy. Off you go. Good boy.
As Jason lives locally, he will go home to wait for the results, in the hope that he won't need to resort to surgery.
I know, you were sat in there, weren't you, thinking, glad it's not you.
It's 6 p.m. Otis, the French Bulldog, has had an MRI scan to assess the severity of his injuries after his dog attack.
Hi, you with Otis?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to come through?
Yeah.
The results are in. Noel is in theatre, but senior neurologist Jeremy will update Lucy and Angie straight away.
So I've got the MRI images up here.
Oh, okay.
And the discs here, can you see there's like
Yeah.
a mushroom above it? And it's squeezing the spinal cord up. And that's basically a disc extrusion in the neck. So you see all the white that's in the spinal cord either side, that's stopping the electrical signals passing up and down, and that's what's stopping his legs working properly, basically. The discs in all dogs will degenerate to a certain degree, but certain breeds, Frenchies, Dachshunds, all these kind of breeds, they all degenerate a bit earlier on. And so ultimately, going in and removing that compression should then hopefully allow the swelling to come down in the cord and recovery, okay? But we can't affect this white, this sort of bruising in the cord. That's an injury that's really down to nature. With the surgery like this, there's several risks. The risk is obviously one, an anaesthetic. The second risk is that you have some bleeding, some hemorrhage. The other option that's available to you is not to operate, okay? And there is a chance that he could still recover. I think the issue that you've got is that there's been deterioration.
I don't think that's an option for me, because seeing how he was today, he's in pain, he's in discomfort, it's heartbreaking to see him like that. Just do what you've got to do, yeah, that's fine.
Thanks very much, all right.
Otis will be prepared immediately for the spinal surgery that will hopefully allow him to walk normally again.
Otis, it's going to be all right.
Prognosis is better then.
See you later.
Bailey, the 10-year-old Cocker Spaniel, has had images taken of his lower back and hips. And it's not good news.
Hello there.
Noel has asked Jason to come straight back to the practice to discuss the options with him face to face.
Right, so let's look at the spine first. So there's no question that you've got a dynamic, intermittent occlusion of the nerve roots by certain motions. However, I would definitely not consider that severe.
Okay.
I have no issue with managing that pain relief at all, none. I would definitely not be recommending surgery for the spine.
Okay.
So this is the radiograph of the pelvis, and this is the left hip. Now this is horrendous, but this side also is very bad.
Yeah.
If we look at that on CT, to show you just how aggressive that is, there's massive holes in it. So I think that what you're getting there is a conversion from a degenerative joint disease to an actively inflamed joint disease.
Yeah.
That's incredibly painful. Now, I can't, with absolute certainty, rule out a tumor there. Option one is continue on medication. Frankly, that is entirely possible, but I do not think it'll control the magnitude of the pain. Have a think
But it
about
also doesn't stop that degenerating.
Option two is go in and get some samples.
Okay.
And at that point, you could chop off the femoral head completely, which is called a femoral head and neck excision. Option three is you go in, you take out all that diseased tissue, all of it, the cup and the head, and you put in a total hip replacement.
Yeah.
But all those samples would then go off to the lab, and 10 days to 2 weeks later, they might come back as bad news. And then, of course, option four is the unthinkable. That's euthanasia. Yeah.
Okay.
The condition of Bailey's back and hips has come as a shock, especially the suspicious deterioration in his left hip. Jason will need time to make a decision about what to do.
He's such a lovely dog, isn't he? He's a sweetheart.
Yeah, no, he's super. Come on, you just... Hey.
All right, okay, I'm going to bid you farewell. Look after yourself.
Thanks, buddy. We discussed originally that surgery would be a last resort because he's an older dog, but it seems that surgery might be the only option now. Absolutely devastating to think that he's been in a level of discomfort that nobody has seen.
With Bailey's multiple problems, Jason may still need to consider euthanasia.
Hopefully we can keep it as the elephant in the room, but I'm mindful that it is a sad reality of an aging dog with significant arthritic problems.
Jason will take Bailey home whilst he decides whether to go ahead with surgery. It's 7 p.m. Otis, the 4-year-old French bulldog, has damaged a disc in his neck triggered by a dog attack and is unable to walk. He's now ready for his emergency surgery.
Sadly, this is quite a common situation. Very popular dogs, Frenchies, but they get a lot of spinal problems that are genetic. So it's not all a bed of roses. Okay, here we go.
First, Noel will cut down into the neck to access the spine.
We just push the food pipe, which is the esophagus, and the windpipe, which is the trachea, out of the way over that way.
Noel needs to remove the exploded disc material compressing the spinal cord.
I prefer to space the vertebrae using a spreader. Just push them apart a bit and then scoop the stuff out. So this is called a pin distractor.
By using this technique, he removes minimal bone to access the exploded disc without drilling a slot or needing metal implants for support.
You'll see that the space of the vertebrae opens up like so. Oh yeah, mama, that's what I want to see. That's it right there. That was compressing the left nerve root. That is it. You get that out, you feel very, very happy. And now I'm just going to release these two handles and I'll go back together again. But this material is gone. So very simple op, gets rid of pain, very effective.
The hope is, with the compression removed, Otis's bruised spinal cord will recover and feeling will return to his legs. In reception this afternoon, Dr. Diane Greenwood, a retired theology lecturer, is waiting for an appointment with her 5-year-old rescue Labrador.
Tom, my dear boy.
Tom has a serious wound on his paw which is refusing to heal, and Noel has agreed to see him immediately.
He injured his offside hind very badly by tangling it up with some wire and a gate while he was playing with his girlfriend. Rather nice, happy bitch. I got him to a vet within an hour and he did a lot. He did all he could, but he thinks, and I think, that it isn't successful and there's a strong smell of gangrene.
Diane was advised to amputate the leg, but she's not giving up hope that it can be saved. Diane and Tom live next to the Thames in Greenwich, London.
We lead very quiet lives, Tom and I. He young and I retired, yeah. I find they have a humanizing effect on you, and when you're retired, it's possible to get very selfish. You stop passing the salt at the dinner table and start thinking only of yourself and your own needs. But a dog will give you structure to a day, a week, a year. I'm greatly attached to black Labradors. They won't snap at children or snap at the old. They eat absolutely anything, whether it's suitable for them or not. But he's kept his figure in spite of his appetite.
Diane has dabbled in a few different jobs. She's taught, worked for the Church of England, and written several novels.
My interest was in moral philosophy, with a particular relation to education. Moral education is something you missed out on. Morals? Education? There is friendship, there is food, there is running. There isn't much that Tom and I do together other than walk. He doesn't care for gardening, which I'm doing a great deal of at the moment. He finds gardening dull. He likes running, I don't, so I sit and watch him. So I'm very eager for that leg not to be taken off, to be kept if possible.
All right, Tom, please.
You need to go that way, sweetheart.
There you go.
Dr. Greenwood.
Yes.
You're a doctor of what?
Theology.
Theology. All right. Hi, how are you?
Hello.
My name is Noel. All right, buddy. Hey, mate. How you doing? Please take a seat. Is it okay if I call you Diane?
Of course.
Okay. I'm seeing you as an emergency because I saw the history.
Yes.
Okay. All right, buddy.
The
He's a
bones
nice
were
boy.
all showing, are all showing.
All right, and your vet has called me because they've tried to dress it for how long now?
10 days.
10 days. Okay. So he now feels that the leg is gangrenous, or the foot is
Well,
gangrenous.
it clearly is.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, that is why I wanted to refer to you. You can smell it.
Yes, you can smell it. Well, you can smell it now. If the arteries and the veins are dead to the foot, then we know the foot has to come off.
Right.
This dog would probably manage just fine on 3 legs.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a young dog, and if something happened to the other legs, then you've got a problem.
Yes. He's young, he's fit, he's healthy. He has only one accomplishment, and that is running.
Yeah. You love a bit of running around, mate, don't you?
If you can get...
Diane will leave Tom with Noel, who'll need to assess his foot to see if the leg can be saved.
Right.
So, pleasure meeting you. You're a really nice girl.
Yes.
Family.
Thank you for the girl.
It's my pleasure.
Girl.
Give me a hug.
Yes.
All right, look after yourself.
And you too.
I'll see you
You're
later.
obviously precious.
Bye-bye.
Right. Bye-bye.
Come on, sweetheart. Tommy, Tom, come. He's a lovely boy.
You don't want to put a dog through a lot of pain, but he's staggered about these last couple of weeks on 3 legs without apparent pain, yet with a powerful aura of gangrene around it.
So he wants to remove the bandage here, replace the bandage, and also here. Go to CT and do all the imaging.
Parting with her companion is hard for Diane. Noel's team sedate Tom immediately so he can examine the paw.
Poor Tom. Just got a nose full of it. Okay, it smells absolutely horrendous, but this is not as bad as we thought it would be. We need to take out all of these sutures, all of them, and we need to scrub this with iodine. I don't think this is going to be an amputation. That's good news.
Tom's foot is clipped and cleaned.
Whoa. Well, that smells awful as well.
Ready for Noel to begin treating the injury.
We can see here where the original skin was stitched up, and we can see here where the skin was ripped off. You can see in between those 2 toes there's a big hole.
The webbing between the toes is missing.
Tom could still be quite happy on 3 toes and a stopper pad. So we definitely do not have an indication here to chop this foot off, which is great news. The problem is that there are bugs living here. That's why there is a smell. There is a technique called vacuum-assisted closure. By putting some foam in here and putting vacuum onto that foam, potentially we can suck tissue in and suck bugs out.
Noel makes an airtight sock using foam and a plastic film to create a vacuum.
Okay, so now we got the tight seal there. We're going to turn on the vacuum. That will hopefully suck tissue in to fill the hole.
Noel will repeat this procedure in a couple of days, and Tom will be given antibiotics to battle the infection and encourage the wound finally to heal.
Hello?
Hey Diane, how are you?
Oh, hello, Mr. Fitzpatrick, how are you?
Oh, you can call me Noel, that's okay, but we'll dispense with the formality.
Right, no then.
So, listen, good news, really.
Yes?
I was surprised to find, based on the smell, that in fact the situation under the bandage was much better than I had thought it might be.
Hooray.
I did not find a gangrenous foot.
Oh, right.
I definitely do not feel that taking the foot off is the right way to go.
That is absolutely remarkable.
Excellent. I leave him with you then.
Yes.
I can't thank you enough.
It's my absolute pleasure.
Otis, the French bulldog who was attacked by another dog, has had surgery to remove a piece of exploded disc compressing his spinal cord. He's been recovering at the practice for 6 days.
Have you just had a nice clean, haven't you? So lovely,
But he's still unable to walk. So Lucy and husband Sam have been asked to come in to visit him.
I think what we've particularly struggled with is the fact that we've got the puppy at home and we feel an overwhelming feeling of guilt all the time because we're playing with her whilst he's here. I think the hardest part is that we haven't been able to see him and we can't tell whether he's going to recover properly or not. It's just a waiting game.
With the spinal compression removed, it's down to nature to heal the damaged spinal cord.
There you go, Otus. Hey, mate. There we are. Look who's here, mate. There we go. Well done.
Hello.
He's happy to see you, isn't he? Yeah, that's right. That's right. You can see he's making a real valiant attempt to get up. You see, that's really good. Making a really, really good effort to get up there. That's great. Wanting a cuddle from mummy. It's just he's still knuckling on the front legs, particularly the one that was worse, which was the left one. But we expect that that will get better. Keep him on here if you can.
Only time will tell if Otis will regain the ability to walk normally again. For now, Lucy and Sam will have to go home without him.
Look what you've done now.
Oh, baby, you're calling me. Look at you looking at me.
Stop it.
Sorry.
Hello.
Jason has returned after spending 3 weeks agonising over what to do for 10-year-old Cocker Spaniel Bailey, whose hips are severely affected by osteoarthritis.
What is it, mate? What is it? What is it?
Having hoped to avoid surgery, he's finally come to a decision.
He won't stop wanting to chase the squirrel. He won't stop wanting to chase the ball. So for him to be happy and comfortable and better, the hip replacement was really the only option. So hopefully doing the left hip will alleviate pressure on the back and the right hip, will stop his pain he's got in his left hip and give him a much better quality of life.
Noel will operate on Bailey's worst hip, which has deteriorated so rapidly he's worried it could be due to infection or even a tumour.
There's a couple of holes within the head of the femur that I'm concerned about. It looks a bit more aggressive than your average hip arthritis. Okay, I have to say this does not look infected. I think this is just a particularly bad form of osteoarthritis with an inflammatory component.
Noel can't rule out the possibility of cancer, so when he removes the eroded head of the femur, he sends it off for analysis.
So this is a problem. The socket's worn away completely. It's just like a saucer. So there's no rim.
This will not be a routine operation. Without a rim, Noel will have to drill the socket deeper through Bailey's pelvis and into the pelvic canal to get enough rim to cover the metal cup. A stem and ball implant will be placed into the femur. But if the socket hole is too deep, the pelvis could fracture, or the cup could push through into the canal itself during impaction.
So there's a honeycomb mesh on the back of the cup. I'm going to try and get the bone to grow into that. Go. Stop. Go. 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 It'll work as long as most of the circumference of the metal is touching bone.
Next, he prepares the femur for the stem implant, which needs to be set in cement at exactly the right angle to the cup, or it could dislocate.
That cement is pressurized nicely. Lift the leg. There we go. Okay, so you can see the head in the socket now. And when I hook it here, I can't pull it out, so it's nice and tight. And although Bailey is now 10, hopefully he'll go on and live another 3 or 4 years. But he'll hopefully do that pain-free, and that's all that matters. Let's go to X-ray. Well done. Thanks.
All the patients at Fitzpatrick's require round-the-clock care, whatever the weather is like outside. Tom, the Labrador with the damaged paw which is struggling to heal, is no exception.
Tom was a lovely dog. He was really sweet. Actually, he's been one of our best patients. Very cooperative.
Tom was a real sweet pea. Considering what he'd been through and that his foot was obviously very sore, he always sort of wagged his tail in the kennel and was happy to come out and see us. He was such a sweet-natured dog. He was just super brave throughout.
It's all right.
Over the past 2 weeks, Tom's had 2 vacuum-assisted closure procedures to try to remove bacteria from the wound and to encourage new skin to grow between his toes. Noel is checking to see if it's worked.
So we can see what we've got is a kind of adhesion between the 2 toes where there was no tissue before. So there was a big gap right up to there, and now it's just healed right down to the tip. We're nearly there. It's good news for Tom. I'm quite sure that in the 90s when I graduated, I've amputated legs that I could save now. And I look back on that and think, you know, I've said to people there's nothing that I can do. So that's really important, that we give these animals a chance that they did not have when I first graduated.
Otis, stand up.
Otis, the French Bulldog, has been at the practice for 10 days, recovering from spinal surgery after a dog attack. His recovery has been slow. But finally, after daily physiotherapy sessions, he's beginning to walk again. Noel thinks he's well enough to go home.
Oh, cuddle me, yes. Oh, lovely.
Lucy and Sam have brought along puppy Olive, so they can all take Otis home together.
You're cute, aren't you?
Now, Otis, Mummy and Dad, please.
Thank you.
Hi, guys. How you doing? Hello, hello. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Mum. Hi, puppy. Now, get down on this level for me, please. So today is all about the physio, and Hannah and the girls have been doing a great job at getting him stronger again. So I think he's turned the corner. I really do. No playing around with puppy for 4 weeks. I think it's going to take a month.
Lovely, thank you.
All right, guys. God bless. Cheers. Well done.
After his accident, Otis's relationship with little Olive had to be put on hold.
Yeah, so you just pop it under.
Yeah.
A little bit of tension on the front because obviously you can face plant.
But now he's desperate to make friends.
He wants to go and see her. They only met for like 12 hours. We picked her up the night before this happened, so they're still a bit new to each other at the moment.
Sweetie.
Good boy. Come on.
Do you want to have a go at walking outside?
He's so much stronger than the other day. He almost came out of there running. He's in a harness and on a support, but I'm struggling to keep up with him already, so yeah, fingers crossed. Olive, leave him alone. What's this? These two can start building up their partnership now and get on with life. There is light at the end of the tunnel.
Tom, the Labrador, has been at the practice for 3 weeks, having treatment to heal his injured paw. He's a firm favourite, but it's now time for the staff to say goodbye.
I come to pick up my dog, Tom. Tom fits well with anybody who will feed him and walk him and make a fuss of him. He's not faithful, there's no question of this. But yes, I have missed him in all sorts of ways. He's affectionate, if not loyal. You look behind you for a dog. What are you to do with the ends of the toast? I mean, I've never thrown away so much food in my life.
Right, Diane.
Hello.
Finally. Come on in. Come on in and talk properly to me. Come on in. Nice to see you. I'm delighted to give you good news. Delighted.
So
oh, listen, my entire pleasure. Tommy, look who's here. Come on, mate. Aha!
Oh,
hello,
Thomas, my
Mom.
boy. Hello.
Hi, mate. Let me take that off so he can give you a proper hug. Good boy. There you go.
Hard colour.
There we go.
Yes.
That's excellent. Excellent.
That is a miracle.
How are you doing? How are you doing? Now, let me show you what we got.
You're going to show me? Oh, that's marvellous. Look at that. That is amazing now. That is quite extraordinary.
So there's the webbing there.
Yeah.
And that's just healed onto the side of the other one. You
Right.
see, like so.
No webbing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but that's okay. Good news.
That's absolutely remarkable.
Right, get this back on, buddy. There we go. Good boy. So that just stays on. He
Right.
must not disturb the scab for 2 weeks.
Right.
It's my deep pleasure to be able to give him.
You've
back
been
to
a
you.
delight at every end.
Thank you so much.
Tom can go home, but he'll need to take it easy until his foot is finally repaired.
We've got to live like monks for a couple of weeks. By that time, we hope all will be well. That collar's going to stand in the way a bit, isn't it? I mean, let's face it, he very often comes and sleeps on my bed. I'm not having on my bed with that collar on. It's not on at all. No.
It's 3 days since 10-year-old Cocker Spaniel Bailey had his total hip replacement. Jason, Amelie and Ollie have come to collect him.
Yes. Thank you. We're here today to pick Bailey up post his hip replacement surgery.
If he does have a cone, he's not going to like a cone because he hates cones.
What are you excited about most?
How fast he can run with his new leg.
Yeah.
Because he could run.
Do you reckon he'll be able to run as fast as you?
Maybe.
Now, Jason. And children. Hello, kids. How are you?
Hello.
This is Ollie.
Ollie, nice
This
to
is
meet you,
Noel.
sir.
This is Amelie.
Hello.
Amelie and Ollie. Feel that. What does that feel like?
Feels like bumpy. Yeah. Like honeycomb.
Like a honeycomb. And that honeycomb is what the socket is made out of in Bailey's new hip, which looks like this, my friends.
Wow, look at that, gang. That's incredible.
Your job to do is to make sure that Bailey does not run. No running, no jumping, no slipping, no sliding for 6 weeks. If this cup is dislodged before the bone grows into the honeycomb, then it will explode into the guts. You ready to see him?
Yeah.
Come on, Bailey. Look at this. He's raring to go. Hello. He's raring to go. Don't let him jump. Now, we're going to take him for a walk in reception. Come on, then.
Oh, Bailey.
Come on. So you can see he's walking pretty good.
Yeah.
He would run without that sling, no problem.
Yeah.
But you've got no control.
Yeah.
So kids, you know what to do, right?
Yeah.
The family are going to have to keep Bailey calm to prevent damage to his hip implants. But for now, he can go home.
Feels like we've got the family back.
Yeah.
Or the missing piece of the family jigsaw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you won't have company now because the hamster died.
Won't have company because the hamster died, yeah, all right.
It's midday, and despite the weather, Diane has managed to return with Tom the Labrador after spending 3 weeks at home resting his foot. Today, they're hoping to be signed off so Tom can get back to his gregarious life.
He's a sociable beast, and we long to break our vows and come out, leave the monastery. He has a girlfriend, a staffy bitch, and he plays very vigorously. It indeed looks as though she is killing him. I think the owner and the dog probably are missing that vigorous exercise. So we hope to resume. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Just remembered something, have we?
Tom? Tom's mum. Oh yeah, do you want to come through?
Hi, Tom. How you doing, mate? You're a good boy. Hi, buddy. Hi, Diane. How are you? Good morning. How are you? I'm good, thank you. Oh, you've missed me. Nobody ever says that. Well done. I think that's very kind. Thank you very much. I feel honoured that you've missed me. Thank you very much. You've missed our chats. Have you found something for me?
This chap Harry had a sentence here. A smiling mouth smiles only in a human face. We haven't got the right to apply the notion of smile to dog, seems to be the argument. You better take it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, I think it will be useful to look at the human-animal bond in a different light.
See if you can make anything of that.
Thank you so much. How is our medical condition doing?
I think all right.
Hello, mate. Let's have a look.
You have a look and tell me.
Okay. All right, buddy.
Right.
All right, big fella.
How does that look to you?
Looks fabulous.
So it did to me.
Looks fabulous. Fabulous.
It has knitted, has it not?
It has knitted. Yes.
Yes.
It's a masterpiece of biological modulation.
Nothing less than a miracle.
Yeah. Let's just take him for a little walk.
Right. By gad, but it's cold.
Now, mate, there we go. You can let him off there.
Lovely.
Well done, mate. Oh, he's off. That's a good boy. Loves it.
When you want him to come back, let me know and he'll come.
Bring him back now, is he? Oh, he follows your whistle.
Yes, I hope so. Who pays the vet's fees round here?
That's fabulous.
And if that isn't a smile...
That's a fabulous... Yeah, well, that's exactly what we were just talking about. Well done, mate.
Well done,
that's
Tom.
Great.
Thank you so much. Oh, my dear fellow, I can't say how grateful
My
I am.
dear lady, what a wonderful time we've had together. Over all the fun and philosophy we've shared. See you, Tom. Have a great life, mate. Dogs definitely can smile.
Of course they can.
Come here then. Come on.
It's now 6 months since Otis had spinal surgery after being attacked. His front legs are fully functioning and life is getting back to normal at home in Kent. And he and little Olive are now best friends.
He's doing really well. He is out and about with Olive and running and playing and being back to Otis. I never thought we would get to this point, never ever. He took so long to turn that corner when he had the operation, and before that his symptoms were really bad. I thought it was just going to be a long, ongoing process. He has bounced back better than ever. Sit. Good boy. Go on in. I think Olive has been a huge influence for his recovery. She has got him up, bouncing around, playing, and she doesn't give him 5 minutes rest. Get it, Otis. Apart from that, his character is absolutely the same, and he's his cheeky little self. Otis. Here. Good boy.
In Claygate, 6 months after his total hip replacement, Bailey, who's now 11, has been given a new lease of life.
Go on then. Go on. Yes. Good boy.
The results from the biopsy taken from his hip suspecting a tumour came back negative.
He's great. It's like having a new dog.
The operation really helped him, so he looks much happier. He's not in pain. He's a good boy. He's running well like he used to, and he's chasing sticks.
Jason's managing Bailey's back and other hip with pain medication.
We ummed and ahed about, well, he's 11 now, how much longer might he live for, weighing that up. But I think, seeing the change from a dog that would lie down and struggle to stand up because his leg was hurting to a dog now that jumps up and barks the minute the door goes and chases a squirrel in the woods. We can very obviously see how happy he is now and how pain-free he is. So absolutely no doubt at all it was the right decision. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, mate.